Hello and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, this is a very special one because we are featuring Lotus's professional plasma cutter model LT60CXT. So Lotus sent us this plasma cutter for us to review and do an unboxing. So this is what we're doing. So right off the bat, pagbukas mo, you have the actual unit. But there also is another box that houses the torch and the consumables na free or extras, which is, I think Lotus is now well known for, you know, adding consumables in their products or in their machines. So here's the actual unit. It's pretty hefty, heavy. It's well built, looks more on the heavy duty side rather than the DIYer kind of machine. And I'm loving the colors of this gray, black, and the red knobs and switches. So maganda yung itsura niya, no? So let's go into the specs of this machine. So again, it's the LT60CXT. Its rated power is 60 amps and it's 220 volts. And the current range of this is from 20 amps to 60 amps. But the most amazing, hindi ko naman siya sinubukan, no? But the most impressive feature of this is it can cut up to 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters of steel sheet. Alam nyo ba kung ganong kakapal yun? I think ganong kakapal yung nakalatag sa kalsada pag maraming butas o may ginagawa yung MWSS. So this machine can cut through that. So going back to it, here I have the other attachment for the machines, or the other parts of the machines. Let's go with it. So let's start with the consumables. You'll be given 2 pieces of heat shields, 2 pieces of electrodes, and 2 pieces of nozzle tips. Well, actually tatlo pala, no? 3 pieces of nozzle tips kasi meron nang nakakabit doon mismo sa may torch gun, eh. So another great thing about Lotus. So moving on, we have also the prong switch and of course the air inlet for the machine. So for the back part of the machine, you would also need an air hose and a water trap gauge, which is also included in the box. So while I open it, it's pretty straightforward, no? Left side, papasok yung hangin. Right side, palabas, papunta sa machine. And the front side of the water trap gauge is where you put the actual gauge of the machine. Now, I've seen this being used before, but I haven't tried it personally. I was in the thinking na it would need a special kind of air, parang MIG weld, pero it will just run on your regular air compressor for as long as mataas yung PSI. Alright, so I assembled the entire water trap gauge and then sinimulan ko na siyang buuin. So first up is the grounding wire. So siya yung nasa dulo sa kanan. Just like your ordinary welding machine, kailangan din niya ng ground, eh. And next up is your torch. So una muna yung prong switch, which is sa gitna naman yun. So the prong switch is responsible for the on and off nung current pag pinipiga mo na yung trigger ng torch. And of course, the air inlet, or in this case outlet, kasi papunta na siya sa may torch natin. So here is the water trap gauge. Sa plasma cutter, it needs a water trap because yung hangin na kailangan niya is manggagaling sa compressor natin. And alam naman natin, yung compressor, ang lakas niya mag-generate ng moisture or liquid, di ba? Kaya yun yung purpose ng water trap gauge. Now, sa likod, yung sa may left part ng gauge, dyan na papasok yung hangin coming from the compressor. Then, labas sa may kanan ng gauge going to the machine. Alright, so perfect din yung pagdating nitong machine na to, no? Kasi we're in a project, yung signature industrial coffee table na ginagawa namin. And it needs those special hinges sa may ibabaw. So before, ang ginagawa namin dito is grinder and then cutting this, tas minamano-mano namin unti-unti. So here is the clip of the actual usage of the Lotus plasma cutter. Doing a fantastic job on it. Ang bilis ng trabaho and then ang linis. So, we cut out the pattern and then we just went to town with it. Dire-diretso lang siya. Tapos nung naputol na nung plasma cutter, nilinis na lang namin siya ng flap disc. Ganun kabilis yung trabaho. The 4 pieces that we need for the project, I think was done in siguro less than 15 minutes. Pero kung yung dating prosesong ginagawa namin to, malamang half day or more than, kasama na yung mga breaks and lunch. So, super thank you Lotus family for this. This is perfect for our types of projects. So, there's the finished product. Uniform yung itsura niya and this is how we do it. So, ginagawa namin yung hinge na yun, tapos kinakabate namin siya ng door hinge naman para maging functional na talagang hinge siya para dun sa project. So, syempre, hindi kami tumigil dun, no? Masyado kaming natuwa. So, sinubukan namin siya sa ibang steel plate naman na kailangan namin sa ibang project. And this is, I think, it's an 8mm thick steel plate. And it's a 3 feet long cut. So, kung sa cutting blade mo gagawin yon, kawawa ka sa consumables. But this one, I think less than 3 minutes, tapos na siya. And then, hindi rin kami tumigil sa mahabang cut. We did a cross cut din ng mga kailangan namin putol dun sa 8mm na yun. And maning-mani talaga sa kanya. Napakabilis ng trabaho namin for this one. So, if you wanna know kung gaano kataas yung setting namin, it was set at 30 amps. And para naman dun sa hangin niya, no, yung kailangan niyang hangin from the compressor. Yung compressor ko kasi was set at 90 PSI. So, sabi, nung pinagtawang ko gumagamit ng plasma, you should set it at half nung PSI ng compressor mo. So, 50 PSI yung sinet ko para sa kanya. So, before I end this video, I'd like to encourage everyone who is watching to please follow the Lotus Tools page on Facebook and on Instagram. And the contents there are amazing, especially the discounts that they offer almost every week. So, again, thank you so much, Lotus Tools Philippines. And thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you learned something today from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.